Hey guys, how you doing today? I wanted to show you this beautiful plant. This is my Syngonium Holly. I got her a couple years ago in, it was about early winter, late fallish. It was pretty cold. But I had some issues with her. She died back quite a bit. You can see she's growing pretty good now. But I'm having to water her all the time. And I picked my plant up the other day and I've seen this. So we are going to take her out of her pot today, see what she's doing, and then I will try to figure out what pot I need to put her in. I may just be able to rearrange the roots and put her right back into this pot. I don't know. I'll have to wait and kind of see how root bound she really is. I grow her in pretty high light. She grows in between a south and west window, and she gets hit with my MarsHydro Grow Tent. So she gets a pretty good vast of light now. I'm just going to try to... Okay, I'm going to have to put her down here. Try to get this root. Ooh, I got some other ones stuck to the bottom of my pot here. There we go. Alright, let's see what this girl looks like. Okay. Yeah, she's not super root bound, so I guess I'm just going to try to rearrange her. I'm not seeing anything rotten or... Oh, that's a piece that probably, it looks like it has a note on it. So I will just kind of stick the root end down into the pot later, or you can just pitch it. Get rid of some of this trash here. Well, that broke off. That might have been what this was from. So I will stick her down in some water and let her root and do her thing. There's another little baby. And it's in good shape. Oh, it does have a little tiny root. So I will stick her right back down into the pot. Okay. And everything else looks pretty good. So I'm going to get rid of these here twist ties. Let me move my camera up a little bit so I don't have to bend over so much. And try to stay in my camera, and then I'll retie her back up. But I'm just going to put her back into the same pot and just kind of rearrange her roots a little bit better, and she will be fine. Sometimes that's all you have to do with plants. And now later I may have to, you know, obviously I'll have to put her into a bigger pot. But she's growing so much better now. She took a real beating. They're getting shipped in the cooler weather. I can't figure out where, there we go. But finally she has bounced back. Take off some of this dead junk. Alright. Now, her soil seemed okay, so I'm not too worried about the soil part of it, but I am going to mix with some fresh. Her soil smells really good, so that's not going to be an issue. I'm just going to put her roots back around in here, kind of arrange her. I'm definitely going to have to put my stake back in for her to stand up. I'm going to bury her just a little bit deeper, this part, this big long part, because all the nodes down in there, they will root. They'll get roots on them. I'm going to take this dead part off here. But this other one I want to keep up just a little higher. So I'm going to kind of just hold it like that. And then I've got that other little baby to stick back in here then too last. I don't want to forget about her. Get them in the middle there. Syngoniums grows so quickly and the root systems just go nutty. You just never know until you unpot them. But she will be fine in this pot for a while longer. I'm going to put her stake back in and hold her up here. I think I'll just do just tie right around here. Get her to stand up pretty. I really like the color of this plant. It's really pretty. It's a lot different from my other Syngoniums that I have color-wise. I have a white butterfly, which is kind of similar, but not really. The white butterfly has a lot of white variegation in it. So I'm just kind of pressing her down, getting her in there securely. But you can see this one, it's got, when it first starts growing, it's got like this pink hue to it in the veining. And then when the leaves get more mature, it turns into this white, more whitey, lemonly lime green, which I guess is why they call it holly. Okay, now this piece, I'm going to, the one with a little tiny root on it, I'm just going to make a little hole and then stick her down in there. And then I think I'm also going to tie this one up to the same stake, if I can get this all untied. There we go. I'm just going to grab a little section of her around the bottom and get her tied just loosely. It doesn't have to be tight. There, now that'll all stand up pretty. And then this little piece, well, that does have a root on it. I'm going to go ahead and stick that one in too. The less water propagation I have to deal with, the happier I am. And I just got all of my propagations repotted back into pots. So I really don't want to mess with anymore. I'm just going to put her a little deeper, because those nodes up along the end will get roots also. And then this one, I don't know, I might just try laying this one down in here and see if it takes off from this point. And if not, no biggie. I'll just stick the roots down in here and then just kind of cover it up. There we go. Easy peasy. So there we go. She should be a happy camper again in this pot for a while. And I will take her in, get her all rinsed off, give her a nice soak. But yeah, these like pretty bright light, and they like to stay on the moist side. I don't really like to let mine get dried out. You can also grow these in water beautifully. They grow really nicely in water and just root out like crazy. And they'll actually live in water for a really long time. So, beautiful plant. Syngonium Holly. Love her. She's a cutie, and I'm glad she bounced back from her crazy misfortune that she had. But you can see the coloration is just gorgeous. So, alrighty guys, that is it. I am going to let you go, and I will talk to you later. Oh, and these guys also like to be fed a lot too, so once again, just like all my other plants, I feed them with fish fertilizer every time I water. Even in the winter, yes, even in the winter. So, alright guys, talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye.